Hello, hello, it's Kitti, your declutter spokescat, coming to you from picturesque and hot Atlantic Canada. It actually is a very nice day, a little hazy and a very pleasant summer day. Hot and humid, about 90% humidity, and even last night, about 11 o'clock last night, it was still very, very humid and 23 degrees, which would normally be fine if you're in Orlando and you're overlooking a beach. However, I have nothing to complain about. The view of the Atlantic Ocean out that window is just lovely, and I am just very, very grateful. All right, so welcome. It is Thursday, Thursday, August 26th, and who am I? I'm Kitti. We are at, hello Michael, we are at Declutter The Brain, and entrepreneurs hire me to eliminate their clutter and overwhelm in 90 days so that they can focus not only on making more money, but using that money to create an amazing life for themselves and for their families. I do believe that physical clutter and lack of focus and concentration are very closely related. So I have developed a step-by-step system that enables my clients and myself, mind you, to clear years of clutter without getting completely overwhelmed by the process. And overwhelm can be one of the biggest stumbling blocks to overcoming clutter, because it's a big thing about, well, where do I start? Do I start in this room? Do I start in that room? And we eliminate those questions, and eventually, hello Pam. Eventually, my clients just, they automatically know what to do and where to start. I don't even have to tell them anymore, right Pam? Right Michael? Yeah, you guys are just doing it on your own. You don't need me. Yes, but Kitti, we still do. Oh, thank you. All right, so before I move any further, and I do like to say this early in the video so that I don't forget. Hey, come on, when you get older, you're going to get forgetful too. Yeah, so I take lots of ginseng, kale, protein, coffee. All right, hey, we all have our little tricks and tips. Declutter the Brain Facebook group. If you haven't checked it out, if you haven't joined, why not? Come check us out. What we are is a membership with a common goal to clear our clutter and mental baggage that holds us back from being the super achievers that we are meant to be. And what we do is we share tips and tricks to minimize that overwhelm and maximize our productivity. So we're about to be starting to put together workshops and special guests, so come and join us. The link is down below. And if you don't like that link, then just go onto Facebook and look up Declutter the Brain, and you'll find our smiling faces there. Yeah, we are, and if this is a plus to you, if you don't like being a member of a 5 to 10,000 member group, if you like personal attention, we're only 116 so far, and that's okay. We like it that way. But we want you to come. I want to hit, I don't know, I don't have a goal for that yet. I just want to admit people who are serious about decluttering and moving forward. And those are the kind of people we want. And if that's you, come on and join us. All right, this week we are talking about people who say, well, why won't you let us help you declutter? Let me count the ways, shall we? Now, Monday. Don't get us wrong. We do appreciate when people say, why won't you let us help? However, sometimes that can do more harm than good. All right, hear me out here. Now, Monday, it's not what you say. Well, it is what you say and how you say it. Perhaps instead of saying, are you ever going to clean up this, and there are a multitude of this, we could spend all month on this, but are you ever going to clean up this room? Well, that's pretty combative is the word that I'm looking for. And instead, how can we make a plan to clear this room? And so you're, even if you have no intention of helping, all right, you kind of put that spirit of comradeship into the question. And also, you want to avoid being judgmental. I'm mixing topics here. If the person with the clutter feels like they're being judged, maybe a lot of that clutter is from past hardships, past bad things in their life, and so when someone is judgmental, then it makes it more difficult to heal. That is courtesy of Sarah and another client who voiced that sentiment. Now Tuesday, just a little bit of a case story. Aww. Thank you, Michael. That is most appreciated. Okay, come on. Pull your brain cells back, Kitti. All right, so case study Monday or Tuesday. Client Helen. Her mom said, "Okay, can I help you declutter the kids' toys?" All right, child's toys, and it was just a matter of kind of separating. I don't know what it was. It was the GI Joe from the Lego, from the Barbie dolls, kind of thing. And fast forward, Helen left some instructions, and well, let's just put it this way. G.I. Joe was standing on top of Lego, hi Sarah, was standing on top of Barbie doll clothes, and it wasn't a pretty picture, and Helen spent more time fixing it. So, again, while we appreciate your offer of help, just put your listening ears on, put your extra pair of antennae on, and really listen to what your friend or your whoever it is you're helping, really listen. And if you don't want to do it that way, hey, that's okay. We appreciate that you asked. All right. Yesterday. Oh, yes, indeed. Here you go, Michael. Here's yours. People don't realize the value of someone else's things. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Yes? Okay, we've all heard that said. Well, oh, poor Michael came home after somebody was helping him, and yeah, a couple of expensive tools in the trash, because God bless them, the people didn't know what the tools were. Maybe it was a drill that you use, as I mentioned yesterday, a drill that you use for the what do you call that, Michael? If you can put that in the chat. The drill bit that drills the hole to put the doorknob in. I know it has a special name, but when you look at it, okay, it looks like it doesn't look like much of anything. All right, so anyway, that's not what Michael found in the trash. But my point is, if you don't know what something is, then just ask, put it aside, ask nicely, hey, what is this, dude? Maybe it's an expensive, would you know what a ricer is, or a strawberry huller? That maybe it's expensive, and it looks like just a piece of metal, but so ask that. And that question actually did spark quite a controversy in the Declutter the Brain group about should you ask or not. All right, so today we're done with the negatives about people not realizing things or whatever, and now here's where we get to the fun part of what you can do to help, what is really, really appreciated. Number one, be a gopher. What do I mean by that? And actually, this is the fun part of the job. This is the job that you want. All right, go to your dollar store or whatever it is, your favorite store, and go fetch the 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 recycle bags. Go to the U-Haul and grab some boxes or wherever it is that you're getting these things, and go to the store and get it, okay? Because that takes mental energy, which would be better off for the clutterer to spend making decisions on the items at hand. You could jump on the computer or the telephone and research places to donate. Hey, are you, hello, consignment store, do you take books? You know, things like that. Do some research on behalf of the person. They will appreciate it. It's one less thing for them to think about. Repeat after me. It's one less thing for them to think about. Very good, thank you. Another thing you can do is bring the coffee. Or if it's 90 degrees like it is here, bring an icy treat or something like that. Bring meals, bring a snack, make it fun. Okay, so just that's something very helpful that you can do to help someone declutter. And that is it for today. We have one more due tomorrow with Sarah. Yours is in there. But for right now, if you find value in this video, if you think it might cheer somebody up, if it's helped you, you know, I tend to say there's nothing new under the sun when it comes to decluttering. It's just how you say it, and some people's words will resonate better. Maybe I will resonate better than Tara McGillicuddy, or she will resonate better than me. That's okay. As long as the message is out there, and as long as we help people, hey, we're happy. We're happy. We really are. So, if you like it, share it. We are live officially now on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. 5 subscribers. Hey, do you want to be the 6th one? Go to YouTube, look up Declutter the Brain, and I believe you will find my smiling face. I would be honored. What else? Oh, jeez. Oh, this is the one time I don't have it. I don't believe it. My Declutter the Brain 7 easy steps to conquer your clutter. It's a simple to follow guide. It really is 7 easy steps in order. All right, so you can resist that temptation to just go off in all directions. It keeps you focused. So if you or someone else could use a grounding point, it does come also with 6 or 7 videos with yours truly, so you don't feel alone. You can go to www.declutterthebrain.com. Now I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions. Have you ever felt that your life is in chaos? We've all felt that, haven't we? Do you ever wish there were an easy button for decluttering your space and or decluttering your brain? And do you just want to feel at peace in your surroundings? Now, I tell you what, clients come to me with no energy. They're overwhelmed. They're getting nagged at. They're getting ragged on. They're afraid to invite friends over or the landlord over to do repairs. I have seen this in my family and my clients. Maybe you hate going home. I'll tell you what, if this is sounding a little bit too familiar, let's jump on a 30-minute clutter checkup call, and I'll listen to see what your clutter is costing you in your wallet, in your health, in your relationships. And together we will create a plan for you to take immediate action. How does that sound? Taking immediate action? Yeah, I can get you to do that. Yes, you're going to feel good. 30 minutes well spent. And then we can also see if you'd like to go further, faster with one of my programs. And that program would be custom designed to your needs. Does that sound good? Now, if you've decided to eliminate your clutter and replace your overwhelm with energy, so you can focus on making an amazing life for yourself and your family, book that call. Go to www.declutterthebrain.com. The link is there, or just DM me and I will book you. All right, I'm accessible, the personal touch. All right, until tomorrow, 11 Eastern. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.